Welcome to the final quarter-final of today. We've got a really exciting match coming up between Camden, Riviere and Steve Virgona. It should be an absolute fantastic match. Two left-handers. I've been joined up here with a very special guest, Mr. Josh King. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you for having me. What a pleasure. I'm filling in for Giles, who's decided he's seen enough tennis. He's run out of stats.
He's finally divorced
He's used up all the stats,
and
no stats left.
No stats.
So he's seen all the tennis he wants to see. He's done for the day.
I just can't believe it. I think he'll be back in about 2 seconds, I reckon. He won't miss this game.
But yeah, what a good game for me to be called in on. Cam and Steve, an old classic.
Oh, I mean, it's got classic written all over it, hasn't it? Steve Virgona here.
What stats?
World ranking 7, negative 6.4 handicap. Primary club Chicago. Again, you see left-handed style here. It would be a really big contrast in what you've seen earlier today with two left-handers coming in. Career highlights, look at this. I mean, that's not a bad list, is it? World Championship finalist on 2 occasions, British Open champion on 2 occasions, French Open finalist this year, which was a great match against Nicky Howe. Have you ever played, Steve?
Sure. Nowhere near. Give me a few years. I mean, hopefully he'll still be playing when I start playing these tournaments, but no, not yet. I would love to.
It'd be a great game.
That's a pretty good looking list. I'm pretty envious looking at that.
I mean, look at that.
He's doing well in Paris.
Yeah, he played so well in that tournament, didn't he? It's just... He looked unstoppable until he played Nick Howe.
So I think Cam Steve was actually the first match of World Tennis I ever watched. It was online. It wasn't live. I think they were playing Eliminator for the World Champs. This would have been like 7-8 years ago. That was the first thing I ever watched, and it was still such a good match. I still go back and watch it sometimes. It was. I'm not sure where they were playing. It was somewhere dark.
Somewhere dark. There we go, Camden Riviere, who doesn't really need any introductions, I wouldn't think, to most people watching.
Ooh, primary club Aiken.
Oh,
is he at Aiken?
Oh,
that's what it says a lot.
Ben has firmly put the blame
on
RTO there. He's ducked out.
Not sure that one's right. I mean, I could be wrong.
Westwood.
I think he's Westwood. But that's what RTO says.
Well,
Ben says.
I mean, it's a good list of accomplishments there. He's got a few titles.
He's been ticking over.
Yeah, ticking over nicely. He's had a good few years. I mean, where do you even start with that list? I mean, obviously current world champion.
Yep.
It's probably easier to list what he hasn't done.
He's won every US Open forever. That's such a ridiculous list of accomplishments.
9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I mean, give someone else a chance.
Yeah, come on, Cams. Step aside. Let the young guys come through.
Yeah. That's an impressive list of last games, isn't it? That World Championship final was
1-1, 1-1-1, 1-1, 1-1-1-1. I mean, if you extended that list a bit further.
Yeah, I wonder how far we could extend that.
I don't think he's lost outside of a World Championship to Rob for... I mean, I'm sure Giles would know this, but it's like a decade. It's some ridiculous number. 13. There we go. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
He's not lost outside of a World Championship for 13 years.
Wow.
Since 2013. 10 years.
Still impressive.
A decade. Oh, so I was right with the decade.
Yeah.
Oh, pot shot.
Look
at that. Oh, it's the head-to-head.
Head-to-head. Last one was US Open semi-final in Boston. 2-1 and 3.
Now, of all the top, 5 10 top 5 players, Steve is the one player, apart from Rob, who does historically has pushed Cam quite hard.
Do you think it's got a factor with the left hand to left hand, or do you think that's not really a big...
I think it's something. I think Steve, like Rob, just has big enough weapons. He can occasionally put a dent in Cam, whereas other guys in the top 10 just can't. I mean, Cam's such a good defensive player. I mean, he's so good offensively now, but his defense is so strong. Unless you've got an absolute gun forehand like Steve, or weapons like Rob Fay, it's hard to ever get the ball past him.
Okay, welcome to the quarterfinal of the 2023 British Open
World
Singles.
Rankings.
We are playing a best-of-5 set match. And the receivers end the number 5 seed Steve Virgona. And at the service side, the number 1 seed Camden Riviere.
Got Neil McKenzie marking this one.
Level.
Here we go. Fantastic start.
Pretty good start.
What a first rally that was. Interestingly, both players seem to be using timbre strings as well. Got a lovely red colour from Virgona down there.
Have you played with the timbre strings?
I haven't actually played with one yet. Have you?
I have. I've strung up an old racket with some timbre strings. I was curious.
Nice. Okay. Well, it's good enough for the world champ. Brilliant pick up by Steve there. It's the first grill.
Played. I do love watching these two play.
It's just you just get lost in the moment with them, don't you? It's just absolutely crazy tennis. Be interesting to hear how everyone thinks this is going to go. Do you think it's going to be tight? Obviously, Camden dropped a set to Nino, which was a fantastic match. Nino played superbly.
Textbook Demi. Down the line. Yep. Ooh.
Back in. Oh, what a rest.
Well played.
I think we're in for a feast today.
Yeah, it's going to be good. First game. Yeah, onto those timbre strings. They're good. They're good, man.
Do you like them?
They're not for me. I think in terms of performance, I think they're just as good as the Ashaways. They're definitely not worse. There's a difference in feel. I think some players prefer. For now, I like the Ashaways, but I mean, full credit to Zach there. I mean, he's come out and he's made a string equal to the Ashaway brand. So that'd be well done him. And it's used by so many good players now. So obviously it's standing up to the test of competitive tennis. So yeah, props to Zach.
Yeah, definitely.
It's nice having colours as well.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a big part of it as well, isn't it?
Receiver leads, chasing last gallery.
Okay, last gallery chase.
Ooh, looks like a full PK. No, gone.
Oh, not a bad way to win the chase. What a shot.
40-30.
Didn't fancy that ball.
Loose ball down the line from Camden there.
Deuce.
Mm.
Service
Fantastic
advantage.
read.
Game server. First game, 1 love.
Very strong start to the first
One
set.
love Stevie.
Good reactions by Camden there. Good change up with the force.
Chase. Over the yard.
So do you change it up much, Josh, when you're playing a left-hander? Does it affect your game much? Do you
When I'm playing a left-hander?
Yes.
Yeah, big time. Serving is very different. It's obviously the options for a left-hander are normally pretty different on the return of serve. They're not normally as aggressive. The number one priority is don't let lefty turn inside that serve. So you definitely don't want to have stuff going very long. They can turn inside. Also the rallies you definitely want. You can't rely on that timbre corner nearly as much. So you're playing much more into that on the receiver side. That what would normally be a forehand corner, which normally you wouldn't really use. It's a bit of an unused corner for righties, at least until you get to kind of a very good standard. You are good rally.
It's not a fantastic point there.
30 love.
We've got a comment from T&RA on the chat.
Ooh.
Red feet black, things you'd love to see.
What does that say?
Red feet black, things you'd love to see.
Ah, okay. Is that referring to the
Yeah.
racket strings of each player? It's a good looking racket Camden's using.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't
All
it?
black everything. Does look good.
He must be the only one who's not using a greys racket, actually.
No, John Wood Casey. John Wood
really?
Casey is using a wayward as well.
Oh, fantastic. That's interesting.
I don't know if he's baller.
Game.
Ball up.
1 game all.
Things you don't see very often.
Yeah. Yeah, John Wood Casey he was using a wayward in the singles and the doubles. I don't know if he's fully converted, but he was definitely using one there. I think he's the only other player who's using one.
15 love.
Have you had a hit with a wayward?
I haven't yet. Have you?
I have, yeah. They sent one to Hollyport.
Oh, fantastic.
I think it was a prototype they sent out, and it was the Mark II, not the newer Mark III, which is similar to the Grays Extra Tech. Oh, watch out, Neil! Yeah, it was good. It was good.
15 love.
Good racket. It felt pretty good. A little bit head heavy for me, but apparently they've changed that now a little bit. But no, the feel was nice, and they look really good as well. I do like the natural wood finish on those rackets. It's the same reason I like the gold leaf ones.
Yeah, both beautiful rackets, actually.
Boom.
Ball incoming.
I've heard the Mark IIIs, the new Wayward rackets, where they have the that grey reinforcing material. I still don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That reinforcement material around the outside. They're meant to be really good. We had one in the other day, and I hit 3 or 4 balls with one of them. It felt pretty good.
They're supposed to be fantastic rackets to use, actually. I've heard from a couple of people that they're a bit head heavy, but
Yeah.
depends on your style of play, I suppose, if you like.
Yeah. Well, the Mark IIs were definitely head heavy. They were all obviously pretty clubby, I would say. But the Mark IIIs, the one that I've used, felt really nice. Much more balanced. Oh, hands.
Superb shot down the line.
See, that's the kind of ball that you wouldn't be that worried about giving a right-hander in that corner, but anything loose for a lefty in that timber corner, he just gets punished.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great example, actually. If you just join the chat, it'd be great to hear what you think, how this game's going to go. We're talking about Nino taking a set off Camden.
Oh yeah,
fantastic game. He absolutely superb in the first set.
14-15.
Yeah, he's done well there. I have sent a message afterwards. He was pretty chuffed.
Oh, yeah, I bet. There's not many people that can say they've taken a set off Camden.
And in fact, I can tell you, I think someone said, I think it was a T&RA message in the chat. I think they said no one, what was it? No one worse than 0. So no one worse than Scratch has taken a set off of Cam since 2007.
Wow.
And that was David Harms in the British. Oh, what was the British Amateur?
Well done,
Was
David.
Cam an amateur then? Maybe. I mean, Nino's been playing with David Harms for a bit at Radley, so maybe David's passed on some secrets.
Maybe.
Could be it.
That could be the one, actually, couldn't it?
Yeah, he's done so well there.
Got both the Hollyport boys in today as well.
I know, Josh Miss just turned up behind me.
Josh and Josh.
Hair fully out.
Oh,
Slightly not often seen, but
in its
look at that.
It's full
Glorious.
swing. Yeah.
Full mane.
Oh.
Boom.
30 love.
How's your season going so far?
Yeah, pretty good. Wobbly start, but National League's gone well.
You had a great season in the National League last year.
Oh yeah, last year was a great year.
It was a great final to watch, actually, at
Oh
Preston.
yeah, of course you were there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've forgotten you were there. I was over at Preston. I think that was my only loss that season. It was gutting.
Was it really?
It was, yeah. I was doing really well. To be fair, Matt Potter played really well.
You know what? He was, when he turns it on, he can turn it on.
I didn't mind losing that so much. I
No.
went to it and thought I'd do that badly there.
No, it's, yeah, he was, the whole game, the doubles and everything was just so closely fought. It was a great game. Couple of highlights here.
I forgot we get highlights. Oh, look at this.
That's great, isn't it?
Oh,
That's the perfect weight, isn't it?
Worse than 6
Oh,
yards.
goodness.
there's Josh behind me. Look at that hair.
Look at that hair. Chris Marks hasn't got bad beard behind
Yeah.
that either.
Ooh.
You may be a bit biased on favourite course to play.
Go on.
Where would you rank this one in your...
Ooh.
Do you like playing it
Game
Queen?
receiver.
I don't dislike it. It doesn't. It doesn't feel that different from Hollyport.
I think you're pretty right there, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'd rate this kind of upper middle.
Okay.
So definitely not top. I'd say I'd definitely be more happy than sad if I were playing an important match here.
Okay.
I feel fairly comfortable. I do find in the stroke area of the green, I do lose the ball sometimes. I find it a little bit hard to see the ball when it passes that
That line.
line. But other than that, in terms of how the court plays, yeah, it feels pretty good.
Lovely pick
How
up.
do you find it?
I've never actually played here properly.
Ah, cool.
I've only watched tennis here.
Right. Stock question, Dan. Favourite court?
Oh, God. Well, that's a good question. I've kind of got two. One's for atmosphere and one's for play.
See, I was going to ask your favourite club after this, which
Okay.
is not court. So if that's your reasoning, save that for question 2.
So my favourite court to play would be Middlesex.
Yeah, popular answer.
Very popular answer. It's not too controversial.
For good reason.
Yeah, suits play well. Favourite club and atmosphere, I would have to say Leamington.
Yeah, good shout.
Always fantastic competitions
Oh.
there. Oh, it's a great get.
We're going in with the fake. Oh, nearly had it again.
15-13.
Jack Joseph piping in on the
What's
chat.
Jackie saying?
Love the commentary, great duo.
Oh yes.
Being too I'll give him the fiver later, don't worry.
I'm commentating with Jack tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the dream team there.
The old team back.
Yeah. The National League duo.
That's it. Well, he banned me this season.
Did
Dan.
he?
He banned me, yeah. Dumped me. No, he's upgraded. He's playing with the RTC guys, and I've got Chris Ailey this season.
Well, that's a good replacement for you as well.
That's it.
30-15.
If you're listening, Chris, I'd much rather be playing with you.
Camden 40-15 up, chasing the door. This will be interesting.
Whoa.
The right serve to go for, I think. Camden looks like he means business today, doesn't he? Oh, well played, Steve.
40-15, better than 1.
Jack, seeing you're on the chat, it'd be great. What do you think the score's going to be on this? Do you think it's going to go past 3 sets, 4, 5?
Ooh.
Oh,
Don't see that much.
no. It's high again.
What's the check? Game. 3 games to 2, serve lead. 3-2.
Steve's come out.
Early lead here for Stevie.
Yeah, he's been playing really well.
Cam didn't look too comfortable in that match against Nino. I mean, sometimes Cam comes out in the early rounds and he's taking it quite easy.
Yeah.
He's not running around too much. He's working out the court, trying some new stuff out. He's not playing to win 6-love all the time.
No.
But his match against Nino, he was obviously frustrated. He was clearly agitated. I don't think he was quite finding the length and quite reading the ball the way he wants to read it. So maybe he's had a word with himself and come out today and,
It must be quite hard. I mean, if you've been in a situation where you've got to buy in the first round or two as well, and you've got a couple of players who have played a couple of qualifying rounds, and they're kind of 2 or 3 games in, can actually sometimes help, can't it?
Yeah. It's also, I think it's so hard in that position. Being the favourite, you've got absolutely nothing to win. Because if you win, everyone goes, well, yes, Camden Riviere will come in, but you've got everything to lose.
Yeah.
So every match, it just feels defensive. Whereas if you're Stevie or someone else, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So you're going out there thinking, I can win this. You can be more offensive, more attacking. You can take risks. It's much more fun.
Yeah.
So it's so tough, and that's why it's so impressive. Rob's done it for so long. He's just the motivation required to keep proving again and again you are the best.
Oh, well played. Wow, that was a superb point.
Feel bad for talking over that one.
Well,
No.
What a 2 absolutely superb volleys. No, it's good having your insight into the tournament. Great pickup. Wow. While we're switching ends, Lewis has sent you a question.
Come on, Lewis Williams.
Oh yeah, of course.
Legend.
He's put,
What is
where
it?
is your favourite court and club atmosphere, Josh?
Oh, favourite court.
Are you going to do the party line and?
I'm ruling out Holyport. Yeah. I mean, if I had to win a match tomorrow, I'd pick Holyport because that's the one I'm most familiar with at the moment.
Yep. Very good option.
Apart from Holyport,
Receiver first gallery.
probably Middlesex. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else. Maybe RTC. I've played a lot of RTC. RTC definitely up there.
Yeah. Would suit your style.
And to give you a third option, which no one asked for, Bridport actually. I played the category B at Bridport. And just really liked it. It's a very kind of neutral, nice court. Doesn't do anything too crazy. Kind of does what you think it would do. I wouldn't like to travel there. It's a bit of a trek. But as far as courts go, I think that's an underrated one.
There you go, Lewis. He's giving you 3 answers there.
Yeah.
Even better. 4-2 to Steve. He's playing superbly. I mean,
15 love.
he's really come out of the traps hard. He's hitting well. He's putting Cam under pressure. We've all seen Cam come back from further back than this though, so... Oh, what a shot.
Go on.
Whoa.
Go on.
Oh, what a rest.
Great coverage.
Really interesting start to the game, isn't it? Really interesting.
I feel like Stevie comes out strong pretty often. I think he comes out,
He's a good
blazing.
starter, isn't he?
Whereas Camden can take a while to get going.
Yeah, I think I definitely noticed that in the French. He came to come out very strong, get a very good lead. That's a lovely shot by Camden there. Good ball. Close to that wall. Three, 4.
3 games to 4. 3-4.
Steve's up. He's going for that main wall boost a lot, isn't he? Off the return of serve.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty good option for lefties against righties. I'm not convinced it's a great option against Cam. I could be wrong. What do I know?
You know a bit.
15 love.
I mean, obviously not as much as these guys, but I just feel like that boasting that ball cross court. I mean, for one, I feel like Cam is just super comfortable dealing with that style of play. Like, yeah, he likes being around. I've never seen. He's not kind of uncomfortable with those sorts of shots. But also, you're boasting into his forehand, which gives him that kind of rolling half volley forehand he does towards the Tamber grid area. It just feels like that's a rally Cam's going to win most of the time, unless the boast is really good, or Cam's out of position. I just don't see it being a great choice from there.
Interesting. Yeah.
But then the follow-up question will be, well, what should he do? Like,
yeah, I mean,
where is Cam weak? Which I'd say, actually, I don't know.
That's the ever-eternal question. Isn't it?
Oh, ball!
What a shot! What a shot!
I'm trying to think of the best club atmosphere.
Yeah. Best club atmosphere. Hollyport can have a really good atmosphere.
Yeah, it can do.
Nights.
Yeah. Good vibe.
Good membership base there. Like to get a bit rowdy.
Good yeah. Some great guys at Hollyport.
Got the force there.
Yes, Spearsy. What a legend, Spearsy.
Oh, you talk about personality.
Gets around a bit, Spearsy.
Yeah, well,
travels around. Yeah,
I'm glad you said
a lot. Yeah, one of the legends of Hollyport is Spearsy.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, get it.
Oh, it's a great cap.
Nicely done.
Great way to win the chase.
$30-40.
30-40. He's coming back into it, Steve. It's big. It feels like a big game, isn't it? 5-3 or 4-all. tight, wasn't
work.
Western 2.
I think for club atmosphere, I think one that doesn't often get mentioned is Radley.
Yeah.
I spent a year at Radley. It's obviously there's not much of a club room there. It's fairly small.
But you've got that really good dead on there, haven't you?
Yeah, it's not
really
super
good.
rowdy, but I mean, what's special about it is just the atmosphere between the members, the players, and the pros. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris Rons has been there a long time. Lots of the players there are ex-Radley boys. It's just a very good kind of camaraderie between the pros and players there. It just feels like a very special kind of thing that it's been fostered over many years.
Yeah.
So shout out to Radley there.
Yeah. Got Maggie there as well with Chris, who does so
Maggie.
much for the game.
I was so happy to see she won that. What was it, the T&RA award for?
Oh, yeah.
What was the award? It was something like
Outstanding
that was something like that. I know we couldn't go to anyone more deserving than Maggie. She does so much.
Unbelievable work to promote the game.
Huge. So I was pleased she got that.
Yeah. We've got some great
Hands from Stevie. Tight.
what a
enough.
shot. I mean that sequence of play there, you've just got so many great shots raining in. Outstanding.
Nice ball.
Oh, wow. Great shot. Some fantastic angles by Cam there.
James, 4-5.
Just dropping it short there, Steve, to get on the service end.
Yeah, I think that's where
What
that
a
shot
volley
works
that
well.
was.
When he holds it like he's going to go for a main ball and kind of he gets cam shifting his weight towards his backhand corner to cover that, and then he just hits it a little bit earlier and goes fat boast towards the other side. I think that's when it works well. I don't think it works well during a rally.
4-all. Camden is leading 40-15. Chase 4 and 5.
Boom!
Just when you think you can't get any better. Boom. Oh.
Game.
Slow ball.
Just reading that serve and stepping in. 2-1 on the dead-on count. I didn't think we'd see a lot of high dead-ons, high amount of dead-ons in this game.
Yeah. Cam doesn't go for it too much, and
he's more of a grill guy, isn't he?
He's a grill guy. Stevie does go for it, but Cameron's one of the best defenders of the dead-on.
Yeah, it's not through lack of trying.
Yeah.
Oh.
On the stretch. Just a little bit out of reach. Steve obviously not wanting to give away any chases. Commentator's curse straight away.
Yep.
Better than 2. It's interesting that Cam started doing that sort of main wall boast now a little bit more, but he's going to be a bit deeper into the court. There we go. He's going to hit about 5 dead-ons in a row now. We've said about the dead-ons, sorry.
shot.
Such a good shot.
30 all.
Wow, what a shot.
Good heat from Stevie.
I don't think he could have hit that any cleaner. I mean, wow.
Of course, it was a great first round this year for the British Open.
40-30.
So many good matches.
Better than 2 yards.
I mean,
A couple of upsets, a couple near upsets.
Yeah, I mean, it's had everything, hasn't it, so far? It's been really, especially in those early rounds, most of the games were so tight. It shows the real improving of standards, I think, and that depth and quality that's coming through.
That gap is definitely closing down.
Definitely.
You're starting to see that, guys like Levi, Leon, Shanks, those guys are starting to push. The Nicky Howes, Steve Virgonas, those guys a little bit more. Whereas 3-4 years ago, it just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
They weren't even dropping sets. But nowadays, you're thinking, they could take that one.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Well marked.
Good shout out to Neil there. Good play.
Chase, better than 4.
Advantage Camden. 1 chase, better than 4. There we go, replay of the point. Such a good backhand into the grill there. Oh, just so tight to that wall, isn't it?
Yeah, when I think of Camden playing, that's the kind of the shot that I think of first.
Yeah.
It's all the way to Cam's backhand, but she steps in, just blocks down the line, lane more grill.
I think with that left-handed backhand, you just get that spin that's going out to in. That's always coming away from you, isn't it? It's a great shot. Just misses below.
Lost.
That was close.
I think that's a good call. It looked like it was about 4.
I think it landed on 4.
Yeah. It's going to be tight. It'd be interesting to see a replay of that one in a minute. If you're listening, Ben.
I'm sure Ben's already on it.
Oh, of course he is.
Advantage receiver.
Silly question, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Game
Just
and
came
the
onto
first
him a little
set.
bit quicker.
There we go.
Cam's just
Game.
turned that around.
It was
Just
close.
switched on. It's a fantastic first set of tennis.
Second set level.
6-4. Almost perfect.
There was a question the other day on, I'm not sure which match it was. Actually, I think it was from Zach Edel, who asked, we started to get these replays and close-ups during the game now. How far are we from a kind of VAR system where players can challenge?
It's a good question, isn't it? I mean, especially in these major events where you've got these streaming capabilities. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? You're the pro playing these sorts of tournaments. Where would you like it to go? Would you like to see it introduced, or?
I think there'll be some resistance for a while. I think it's going to be at least 4 or 5 years. I think it's bound to happen eventually.
Yeah.
I think we should adopt a similar system to squash or lawn tennis. Ooh, a few drops of water there. Could be elite, could be sweat. I think we should take. I think we should have a similar system to squash or lawn tennis where players have challenges, but there's rules around how. So they're limited on the number of challenges they have.
Okay.
And they have to use them quickly so that they can't take too long between points.
Yeah.
What you don't want is it to disrupt the flow of play.
I think that's the great thing about roll tennis. Actually, it's so quick. You know, you don't have those long gaps in between points, and it's pretty fast and furious. You don't want to slow that down.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
also it's the camera rate. I mean, you're looking at, you'd have to put in another 4 or 5 cameras, wouldn't you, to be able to get the angles?
Yeah.
If it's not conclusive, what do you do then? Does it go with the umpire? I mean, you've got to go with the umpire's decision. But interesting development. Really interesting. I think we're pretty lucky that actually a lot of the calls are spot on.
Yeah, you gotta say it's kind of amazing how good tennis marking is.
Yeah.
Like, bear in mind how much was going on. I mean, look at Neil there poking his head across the net. Like, you wouldn't see that in non-tennis or anything else. And the marker just poking the head on court, trying to get a better view.
Literally putting
things like standing underneath the roof and doing the service by sound. That's just
yeah, he's putting his life on the line.
It's tough.
Oh, what a shot! I've got Darcy commenting.
Darcy Blaves. What's
Yeah,
Darcy saying?
She said, "Come on, Steve."
Come on, Steve.
So shout out to Steve there, our first rallying call of the night.
Oh, replay. Oh, here we go. Where was it?
It looks
better
worse.
than 4. Better than 4.
Chase was better than 4.
Oh, chase off.
I mean, I'm going with the marker, but on the
Gotta go with the
replay,
marker,
it does look like chase off. There we go. It was close. I mean, I think anything within half a yard is forgivable. I think if you're a yard out, or 3/4 of a yard out, that's pay attention.
Yeah.
But if you're half a yard out, I think that's.
I mean, calling it from the middle of the court.
You can write that off to human error. That's okay.
Advantage receiver.
And you've got a hi Josh from Darcy as well.
Hi Darcy. How you doing, Darcy? No, Darcy is. Do you know Darcy?
Yes.
Absolute legend.
Yeah.
Future legend of the game as well.
I was going to say.
I mean, what a talent.
We're talking about future big players, narrowing the gap.
Oh yeah, Darcy's up there.
Yeah, she's doing fantastically well.
So she was crushing some squash tournament recently. I'm not sure when it was, but I think she did very well there.
Squash as well, crikey.
Yeah, oh yeah, she does the whole lot.
Oh, what a shot.
15 love.
Steve taking the early lead again. Service points 1, 59% to Camden, 59 and 53. It's pretty tight.
30 love.
I think Chris is trolling me there. Hoping this match is acting as inspiration for Saturday, Josh.
Yeah, we've got National League this Saturday against Queens at Holyport. Which actually, don't want to call Chris out here, but Chris did say he'd get back to me about a practice at Holyport, and he hasn't done that.
Wow.
So he's obviously not taking it seriously.
Well, obviously,
Get it together, Chris.
Do you know who you're playing against? Do you know who's playing?
Yeah, we do. We've got Ollie Taylor.
Okay.
Who I played ages ago in like an inter-university fixture.
Wow.
I think we would have been like 20 years old then. I've not played him since. And Chris is playing Richard Elmett.
Right, okay.
Who I've not met personally, I don't think.
Should be a good match.
Yeah, it should be a goodie.
Is that Div 2?
Oh, no, that's you're being generous. Div 4.
Div 4?
Div 4, 15 to 20.
15 to, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Lovely shot. Oh, it's a great gap.
Better get.
Oh, he's just missed the winning gallery. He's gone out of court.
30-15.
Oh. Don't get any closer than that, do you? Shot. It's another grill.
30 all.
7 grills to 1. We said he was the grill king, didn't we?
You're right, yeah. That was your call.
40, 30.
Well, man.
Just seems to always get them. I remember watching the World Champs at Preston, and he just seemed to be relentlessly hitting that.
Jay's
Yeah,
working
he's got
2.
that backhand down the lines that's so tuned in. He's so, yeah. Whenever he's played Rob in World Championships, so yeah, I've got stats up,
Oh, here we
stats
go.
ahoy.
That's high. Look at that. 10 targets to 2. Point serve, 36 to 39. It's pretty tight. Serves 1, 62 to 50. I mean, that's the real difference there, isn't it? That
40,
9%
30,
swing on service 1.
Worse than 2 yards.
33 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised by that.
No.
I mean, Camden for a lefty and has so many options on his return of serve.
I think you have to be so good at your return of serve being a lefty as well. It's something you really need to be a master of, isn't it? I think it was Rob Fay that always said that return of serve is the most important shot.
I agree. I think I agree.
Yeah, and I think even more so with a left-handed player.
Ooh.
Game. 2 games to 1.
That was definitely tight again.
Right, Stevie's taking an early lead.
Our good friend John Spears, great commentary.
Oh yes, John. Glad to see you watching, John.
Oh my goodness me.
Denied.
That is so unlucky.
Sorry? Yes. Yeah.
Has a second gallery. It must have clipped, did it? Must have clipped the frame on the way back. Darcy's asked for score predictions. What are you feeling here, Josh?
I mean, I'm feeling a Cam win. Feels like I mean, they're fairly safe, but
You're not being too controversial there.
yeah, I'm not. What are you betting on, Darcy?
Yeah. Yeah, let's put you
I'll
under
take
the
your bet,
pressure.
and I'll
Yeah.
go Camden.
Yeah.
No, I think it's not out of the question that Steve could nick a set here, possibly
playing
this
very
one.
well.
15 all.
But I think my money's got to be on straight sets to Camden.
Interesting.
Second gallery. Has a second. Chase second.
I'll give you some set scores, Darcy, as well. Let's say next 2 sets, I reckon Cam's winning it 6-3, 6-1 in the third.
Serving stats up. Look how effective that railroad is. 71% points won. I mean, that is incredible.
I mean, all the serves really.
Yeah,
he's won half on the high side ball, of which he served 2. So, I mean, that's
15 all.
decent stats there.
Hazard.
They're not bad, are they?
Hazard.
I mean, the lowest one being 43%, which isn't bad for your worst one out of about 5.
Out of court.
Darcy's replied, said she wants Steve to win, but she thinks Cam may just get over the line.
Just get over. He might stumble over the line.
Might stumble over. No, she thinks Cam may take it. That's a fair comment.
Oh.
40-15.
Steve is playing incredibly well. He's got a chance to mix things up a bit. Oh, it's a lovely volley.
Game receiver. 3 games to 1.
3 games to 1.
Ooh,
Pull 2
3-1.
clear. It's been such a tight game.
7-3.
Ben Corsten, Virgona to win this set.
Could happen.
Could happen.
I'm not sure it will.
It'd be rare for Cam to lose 2 sets before the final of an Open. That'd be quite an interesting stat.
Has Cam ever dropped? Yeah. I don't think Cam's ever dropped more than. Oh, here, yeah, I was about to say, Ben.
Yep.
I think he's right. He's right. Bang on. Yeah.
Not up.
Off the floor. I mean, I mean, I thought it was up. Here we go. 1-1, me and you, Neil.
No, sorry. Better than 3.
Of course, I've got I've got a video replay on my side.
Cracking volley. Quick hands there. Oh my goodness, it's up the ledge again. Great pick up by Cam in the corner. Just set up for him nicely. Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Main wall? Played by Steve, you could see he was going for the galleries on a few occasions there. Just opened up nicely for him. Oh. Wow.
30 love.
It's a couple of fantastic overhead volleys by Steve.
Good heat, but
yeah. I think they are.
Just up, unfortunately.
I think Cam is trying to hit us, to be honest with you. It's the third one that's come pretty close. Great pick up.
Go on, Cam. Go on, Stevie.
Cross court to cross court.
Bit of forehand to forehand. Oh, on the line. Chase Neil.
Chase Neil. 100% on Chase Neil there. Here we go. Set 1 serving the Virgona.
Also not bad percentages. not quite as high as Cam's, but not
Points
much
1
worse.
on the bobble. Look at that. 75%.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, isn't it, for a second serve? 57 on the sidewall. 56 on the demi-piqué, which was very effective in the first.
40 love receiver leads, chase the line.
Interesting.
Game receiver.
Oh, it looked like such a good serve as well.
Oh, God. Thank you, Netgold.
Yeah. Oh. When you get them, you take them.
Chase. 6 yards, 15 love.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's a very
Good hold.
30 love.
sold everyone there.
Taxi for Stevie.
Oh, just came onto him.
15-30.
That's the one all day long.
That is
Bread
the
and
shot.
butter. think it should be. I do feel like that is his. If Cam had a signature shot,
It's definitely got to be that, hasn't it?
I mean that's it's that or the kind of the baseball bat return a serve.
Yes.
I think that's also quite strong.
Also very effective.
Splat.
Splat.
I try those sometimes at Hollyport when no one's on. I roll them on the the serving end. I try doing that little Cam double-handed backhand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Haven't got it quite yet.
Who'd have thought Cam's is better?
That's not a bad thing to admit to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
Game
inside
receiver.
that.
2 games to 4.
2 to 4. It's a great skill, isn't it? That double-handed kind of volley, cutting down as soon as it hits the wall. A little loose. Great pickup. Oh, it's a great point again.
Yeah, it's a great skill and such an important one for left-handers. I think any left-hander, and this is, don't trust the word I'd say, I think any left-hander who wants to get good, I think they need to have that two-handed volley. I think it's just so hard to I mean, you need to have a volley. And I think if you're taking with one hand, it's just so hard to be strong and react fast to things like railroads or anything quick.
Yeah.
But if you can get 2 hands on it and learn that one, then you can kind of get it just as strong as right-handers. You can't get quite as much work on the ball because you can't wrap it quite as much. But in terms of like punching the ball, it kind of negates the whole left-handed return of serve problem.
I mean, you were at Radley for a little bit, and I know a lot of the youngsters coming through Radley have that double-handed backhand, and it's just so effective. And a lot of the younger players coming through who are left-handed definitely seem to have that. It makes such a
I think you need to
impact.
have it. I think it has to be there. I think if you haven't got it, then you're just so vulnerable on the return of serve as a left-handed player. There's very few. I feel like almost all left-handers on return of serve have a two-handed backhand.
Yeah.
At least for some stuff. I think James Stout is one hand for everything, but he's a bit of an anomaly.
There's always one.
I can't think of many who just go one hand the whole way through. If you can, let us know.
Yeah. Please do.
30-40.
Super tight.
Juice. Advantage. Receiver.
Big point this one. If this
a big
goes
game.
to 5-2, yeah, it's a long way back. Dispatched.
There you go.
First class.
Juice.
What a great bit of tennis that
Well
was. Steve, fantastic take off the timbre.
Chase.
Get the chase. Good time to use that shot.
Yeah.
We were talking about earlier when to use it and when not to use it. I think that was the
That's
perfect
time to use it.
perfect time to use it. Advantage, big point, get down the other end.
Ooh. We're being shown something on the replays here.
Service advantage.
Oh,
Half a yard better than the last.
Back to the action.
back to the action. Picking his ball carefully, Steve. Lovely disguise there by Camden. Slightly into the backhand corner. Back to deuce. No chases on the cards here. What a pick up by Camden there. I mean, that's coming on so quickly.
Mm. Can't give that to the lefty.
What a time to do it. 5-3 on the dead on count in Camden's favour. Chases conceded percentage 19%.
So low is good here because you want to concede fewer chases.
Both of them in the top there. Darren still, he's on a lot of these tables, isn't he, Darren? We had him on the last
he's done well,
game.
Darren. Camden makes a lot of sense. Lumley makes a lot of sense. Yorson makes a lot of sense. How's Darren on there? Not that, you know, he doesn't deserve to be. When you think of players, I mean, you know.
I suppose it depends on
Really,
the...
I've underestimated Darren's court coverage.
Big game.
3 games to 4. 3.
He had that. He had 3 setters in the first round, which probably helped.
Ah,
his
yeah,
stats
obviously.
as well.
$15 love.
Change of pace there by Camden. Oh, it's a great pickup. Such fast
He's
hands
everywhere.
by Camden.
30 love.
Doesn't miss those often.
It's a very rare mistake by Camden there. I think it came onto him slower than he was expecting. Millimetres. I've seen a replay here. That's a fantastic pick off of the back wall. It looks even better in slow motion.
Was that a volley off the back
That's
wall?
a volley off the back wall. I mean, that is just.
I mean, it's
insane.
good. I'm not even surprised anymore. I've seen Camden so many times.
That's just
The first one I saw, I thought
shot.
that's insane. But I mean, I've seen at least 15 of those by Cam now. It's just
get
kind of become a
bored.
standard shot. So yeah, Cam's going to volley back ball again. Yep.
Here we go. Yeah.
It's almost like he practices it. It's just
insane
part of his
shot.
game.
Last gallery chase. It's just come a little bit into the
That's
centre.
tight. That's loose.
Oh,
well
well
played.
played. What a fantastic point again.
40-15, Hazard chase 2, Hazard.
Right,
That's a
this
two.
point to close the lead and bring it to 4 all. Big point for Cam here. Oh, he's gone well on the second.
It's risky.
Big balls Virgona.
Yeah. Oh,
Game receiver,
big game
4
there.
games all. 4.
4
Four
games
all.
all. This is going all the way.
Let's see who wants it.
Just squeaked past.
level.
Fantastic shot.
15 love.
Tight angle there.
Time. Love.
Good pick up.
Oh, it's there. Go on, Stevie, go on, Stevie, go on, Stevie. Oh, yes, well deserved.
What a point. Well,
15, 13.
that was a great point.
Better than 3 yards.
Camden will be happy to be seeing the end of the hazard period there.
Server leads. Better than 3.
Better than 3, the chase.
There it is.
Server. 5 games to 4. 5-4.
5-4. To take a 2-set lead.
Love.
Well played.
15 all.
What a serve. Oh, lovely shot.
14-15. Game and the second set, 6 games to 4. Server leads by 2 sets to love.
6-4, 6-4.
I mean, he's 2 sets up, but it doesn't feel comfortable.
Wow, it's been very tight. I mean, it'd be interesting to see the points won total on this, because it's going to be super close. Cam's looking ready for action.
Server leads by 2 sets to love. Third set level.
This is going to have so many highlights, this match, isn't
15
it?
love.
Yes, Ben's going to be rubbing his hands in that room behind us. I can already hear
Pure
the-
gold. Such a good serve. Giles Doy tucking into a pastry behind us, rubbing it in.
Ooh.
40 love.
Wow.
That's
That's just a shot.
Game server.
Every shot just got a little bit better
First
every
game
time,
of the
didn't it?
third set.
Absolutely
1
incredible.
love.
Fantastic pickup. Out of court.
15 love. First gallery, 15 love.
Clever. Get a chase. There it is again.
15 all.
Two on the grill count. Lovely shot deep into that
30, 15.
backhand side by Steve. Oh, it's a fantastic get back.
Have you watched most of the matches?
That's great now.
Yes.
Yeah. What's been your favourite?
I must admit, I really enjoyed the Schenkman Leon Smart match.
good.
It was just a fantastic exhibition.
Stats on the screen, guys.
Cool.
There we go. Here are the stats up for the second set.
Set 2.
Points 133 to 26.
I
Service
mean,
one.
Camden served significantly more there.
Yes. Yeah.
And one more serves. Chasing.
Yeah.
30, 15 server
That
leads.
fine margin that took him over the
Similar
line.
chase length.
Yeah. They've both been hitting the galleries. Wow.
30 all. Hazard chase. Worse than 2.
Yeah, I think those galleries are a little bit more valuable.
Yeah.
When you have when the two left-handers playing each other, that service end is just so much more important.
Yeah.
And that, conversely, that receiving end is just so much more damaging. So just
a
like
lovely
that,
shot.
Time.
whenever that ball sits up, you'd rather take the safe option, take a gallery rather than try to rally it out on the floor.
Well, especially when you've got two great ralliers, and
Yeah.
retrievers at the ball playing. And these two both know their strengths and weaknesses. None of them want to
Game
get into a
receiver.
long race
2
particularly.
games to love. 2 love.
I'm predicting Cam to storm through this set.
Do you think so?
I think so, yeah. I think he's found it. I think he's found his rhythm.
He seems to have just turned it up in the last couple of games, hasn't he? Steve's played incredibly well. Oh, yeah, I mean, Camden's just turning on now,
15
isn't he?
love.
Like you said, it's just 8-3, dead on count. Lovely shot.
Better than 2. 15 love.
Better than 2. Main wall boast.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Big wind up. Another great block. Great dig out there.
Post second. Yeah.
Great
Stevie
rest
does
there.
like to push up in that rally sometimes. You'll see him kind of creep forwards to kind of 4-5 area.
Set 2 serving stats are up. The railroad was firmly in use there by Cam. %50 of the points won. I think that was a little drop on the first set. I think it was about 57. She's conceded only 19%.
Better than 2.
Interesting.
Lost it. 30 second gallery.
You've got a fan in the chat, Dan. You've got Carolina Diageo. Don't know who she is.
A big fan of hers.
Big fan?
Big fan, yeah. And her partner. Lovely guy.
Yep, good dude.
We've been very lucky here. The Tennis Racket Association have really looked after us all day. It's been a pleasure being here for some great tennis. Out of court. Big hit. There's another one that nearly got us.
That's awkward. Oh, it's so unfortunate.
Game server. 3 games to love.
3 love is just pulling away.
That felt unjust.
That felt harsh. Felt harsh.
3 love Camden. I'm feeling 6 love here for Camden. Possibly 6-1.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's found it.
I think Steve's got a couple in him.
15 love.
Points won 78 to 56 now. Camden's just starting to pull away, isn't he?
Casual.
It was very cash. Steve looks quite cash on those volleys though, doesn't he?
He does.
He looks good with them.
I watched some of the, who was it? It wasn't the Virgona match, it was the C Court boys commentating on a different match, and they were talking about Steve Virgona. Pribble was a big fan.
Yes.
And he described him as smooth. Said he was the smoothest player.
Smooth operator.
He's a smooth operator.
15-30.
It only means that there's a kind of like fluidity to Steve's movement, which is quite kind of pleasing.
He's very natural on court.
Languid, yeah. Just kind of flows quite nicely.
I think it'd be weird to see him without a racket in hand. He's that kind of guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
15.
I'm sure he is trying really hard, but it looks like he's not trying that hard. And it just things look kind of
fluid.
Yeah, fluid.
Oh, it's just missed on the side.
Camden looks good.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's clear like how hard he's working. Looking at it.
Yeah. Oh, what a shot! Oh,
he had it covered.
Shot.
He had it covered.
I mean, what a volley that was. I mean, absolutely unbelievable.
Here we go, 4 love. I think this is it.
If this is a 3-setter, which it looks like it's going to be, it feels like it's been a lot closer than 3 sets to love, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Those first 2 sets especially, it really felt like Steve could have nicked one of those.
Yeah.
And just a few more lucky balls, a few more shots or a few more errors from Camden. Could have easily turned one of those 6-4s into a 5-6.
You're being properly trolled tonight, Josh. I mean.
Oh. Good hold.
That's lovely.
Camden's hold, best hold in the game, without a doubt.
Oh, he hits it so late, doesn't he, on that one?
My eyes, I'd already flicked up towards the corner before he hit that. He's done the commentators.
I was waiting for the sound.
Watch out, Neil.
He's going to have some bruises, isn't he? 30 love Camden. Chase the line. Set up nicely for him there.
Stats on screen, guys.
Stats.
Oh, we've got the Virgona drag. Yeah, the stats definitely have lowered, haven't they, for both these servers?
Yeah.
I mean, the drag down to 50% there. MVP gave 40%.
It feels like watching him, that drag seat, it's definitely restricting Cam. I thought that's a good option, and that's why he stuck with it. But, you know, just as soon as that rally starts, Camden seems to slowly edge his way up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the drag feels like a good option. Uh-oh.
Game.
Dispatched.
5
on the
games
plate.
to
Yeah.
love.
Here you go, thank you very much.
It was the
5 love.
Josh King prediction of a 6 love in the third.
Yep.
Will it come true?
I think so.
It's out of court.
15 love.
Camden is looking
There's one.
very, very good. Playing some superb retrieving tennis.
There's 2.
And really forcing the point.
30 love.
There's 3.
Oh, goodness.
There's number 4. What do you reckon here? Floor, dead on.
Anything can happen.
Going with drag. Going with drag. Second serve.
What's he going to go for? He's going to railroad the second.
Oh, he's going for wide railroad. Oh, hazard.
Taking the hazard.
40 love.
He's a very high risk second serve, doesn't he, Virgona? Something I haven't
Yeah.
noticed a lot
Well,
before.
it's high risk, but I've
getting
seen
rewards
lefties
from
do that a lot. I think that railroady action for a lefty it just looks very safe. It feels very safe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think for a right-hander, if you're serving a railroad as your second serve, you know that's a bit of a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
But lefties look like they could just serve that all day long.
Second guy. Hazard.
That's not wide enough. Sorry, not tight enough.
40.
15-40, no chasers. Oh,
And the match.
and that's the set of the match. And
There you go.
fantastic way to end the quarterfinals.
Sorry, Darcy.
Yeah,
Stevie did look good though.
he looked very good. He played very
Your man
well.
looked good.
But Camden just had the edge there.
Yeah.
Really turned on in that third set. Steve had his opportunities.
What a great match. I've always said those two. I felt those two bring out the best of each other.
Yeah,
Whenever those
definitely.
two play, it's always a good match.
Two left-handed players, quarter-final. He doesn't get much better than that. Here's the match summary coming up.
Here we go.
I mean, look at those grills. 13 grills, 10 dead-ons.
Wow.
I mean, that's just
Match
phenomenal.
that's pretty impressive. So over the match, Stevie's got 4 dead on. I mean, which is a testament, I think, to how well Cam defends it rather than how few Stevie's hit. Because he's been going for them. So 4 dead on, 2 grills, 2 winning galleries.
Points served.
That's pretty impressive.
You know, that 23 point difference there. Serves one.
Serves.
Here we go. This is going to
Here
be a
we
good
go.
one, I think. Points one. Look at the sidewall. 12. 67%. The bobble, very effective.
I was about to say,
having watched 6 of them.
Having watched a bunch of these service stats, it's often the bobble that has the highest points on percentage. It's making me rethink everything. Try to be serving bobbles the whole way.
Hey.
I've wasted so much time learning all the
I
serves.
was going to say, like,
I should actually put it up there.
Chris Ronaldson would be saying, about time.
Ronson's got about 15 different bobbles.
That's true, actually, yeah. They're all incredibly amazing as well. Most effective for Virgona was the song. Well,
Phil done in the chat. The drag is always a good option.
True.
Of course he'd say that.
True.
Look at Stevie's.
Look at that bobble, 67%.
Again.
Railroad.
10%.
10% railroad. Really ineffective against Cam.
That's
Chase is conceded.
pretty incredible. I mean, when someone's coming into the game and you're showing them serves and you show them the bobble and then you show them the railroad, they're thinking that the railroad looks seriously
cool.
good. Bobble is lame.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. You've got the highest level of tennis and you've got
bobble most effective
67% points on with the bobble, 10% on the railroad. I mean, what does that tell you?
I mean, especially against the left-hander, I suppose, where you're trying to keep it as tight to that wall as possible, how effective it is. It just shows you that, you know, the ones that you don't think are going to be the best sometimes are the best. Oh, and here we are on screen. We better look at the camera, I suppose.
Where's the camera?
There it is, into the corner. Thank you very much for joining us all day today. I hope you've had a great day. It's been a fantastic day of tennis. Thank you to Josh King for joining me on this last game. And look forward to the semi-finals and the doubles coming up as well. It's got plenty of action. See you later.
See you guys. See you tomorrow.